Hi everyone! So today's video is going to be a little different than usual. I'm going to share with you the particular ingredients that I use to make my under eye cream. Okay, so I really hope you enjoy this quick video. This recipe is amazing, so you'll definitely have to try it out at home. Now, the first ingredient was sweet almond oil. The second ingredient was shea butter. This is called ylang ylang essential oil. So it's a little difficult to see simply because of the light, but you can get that from most essential oil places. I get this particular one from Whole Foods. I love that it's organic as well. I really do promote organic ingredients. And then next, to make this cream, you'll need a bowl and a spoon just to mix everything together. So for the almond oil, which also is organic, I'm squeezing in about 3 tablespoons or so, okay? So it really depends on how much cream you're wanting to make, and the more liquidy you want it to be, the more oil you'll want to add. If you want it to be more thick, which is what I recommend, you'll want to add more shea butter. But make sure that the shea butter, the only ingredient is shea butter. And this is what it will look like right here. And this particular jar of shea butter is from Whole Foods, and I was almost out, so I scooped in the rest of that shea butter into the bowl with the almond oil, and I found that worked pretty well. Okay, so you'll see it's about a tablespoon or so. And then I'm just gonna stir that around a little bit. You'll really want to stir it around because the shea butter gets quite solidified, especially in the jar. So it's very important to make sure that all the clumps and lumps are smoothed out. And stirring it helps heat up the temperature as well. So that's great. Now this part could take a couple minutes or so. Ideally, I would have added another tablespoon of shea butter. However, I was all out, so I'll need to go get some more. And then what you'll want to do is add some ylang ylang essential oil. It smells so good. I just love it. So you want to add about 3 to 4 drops. Yeah, see, this wasn't coming out of the bottle. So sometimes it's necessary to simply take the essential oil lid off and then carefully pour the essential oil out of the actual bottle, okay? Because this can happen quite frequently where the essential oil simply won't come out. So sometimes it is necessary to take off the lid. This is extremely potent, so be very careful with what you're about to do next. So then stir it around. And by now it should be smelling really great. Now, just as a side note, the ylang ylang is very hydrating for the skin. The shea butter is extremely moisturizing, and the almond oil is so high in vitamin E, it will really nourish the skin. And I love putting this cream on just right underneath my eyes right before going to bed. And it stays on all night, and I do sleep with an eye mask, so the eye mask really helps to keep my under eyes nice and hydrated as well. I've noticed that it's just really helped so much, so make sure to try this recipe. And if you cannot find almond oil, simply use jojoba oil or olive oil, not coconut oil. That is not thick enough. You need something that's a bit more thick. Castor oil is too thick and sticky, so we don't want that, okay? and you'll just want to give it a good stir. And then make sure to simply pour it in your jar. You can place all the ingredients into the jar. You can pick a small jar or a small Tupperware. That can be great. And I like this particular jar. You could use this as lotion as well. It doesn't need to be just for under eye cream. That's what I specifically use it for, but it's amazing as lotion. So that's what it looks like. Milky, thick. It will harden as it gets cold as well, okay? So it's kind of like coconut oil where it gets hard when it's cold, and then when it's warmer, it just gets quite watery. And this can store in your cupboard for up to 6 months. Make sure to give it a try. Give me a thumbs up below this video. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. Click on the notification bell as well, so that you're notified when I upload new videos. I would love to know other kinds of videos you're interested in seeing. Also, check out the links I have just down below. I have various links, such as the Face Yoga Cheat Sheet. I have an online school with a few courses in there. I'm also creating more courses. I'm going to be posting a book in there soon, so stay tuned for a lot of new things, okay? A lot of stuff is coming up, so very excited to share all of that with you. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing day, and make sure to try this recipe out. Bye.